How a lot of people lose money in cryptocurrency is because they start to freak out when they see their investment go down. So Bitcoin is currently trading at $115,000 per Bitcoin. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The price is probably going to skyrocket up because right now we're in a bull cycle, and this is the final year of the 4-year bull cycle that Bitcoin goes through every single time it cycles. So, which means every 4 years, that's when you make your gains. So what most experienced investors do is they buy during the bear market when Bitcoin and the altcoins, we'll talk about those later, are like next to nothing. So when the year of the bull market comes, they sell at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, sometimes 1,000x's depending on what kind of coin you got and at what price you got in. So there's massive earning potential with crypto if you know how to trade it. So with it trading right now at $115,000 per Bitcoin, the price is going to deflate because that's where the bear market comes in. So chances are the coin is probably, Bitcoin itself is probably going to deflate to somewhere around 100K. Personally, that's where I would try to buy in as low as possible. But you do have one of two options. Your first option is if you buy in now, it's currently trading at $115,000. You're going to see it decrease. It's going to decrease 10, 20, 30%. Now, when that happens, the hardest thing for most people to do is to not sell like a Black Friday shopper. So you really need to have very thick skin when you are trading cryptocurrency. So as I was saying, Bitcoin is an extremely volatile asset class, and you don't want to make the mistake that a lot of novice investors make, which is to sell low and buy high. You want to do the opposite. So that's when you buy an asset or a crypto asset, you see it retrace 10, 20%. Most people sell. Now you lost 10 to 20% of your money. And let's say you FOMO back in, okay, and then you see it go back down at 10 or 20%. Okay, well, now you've lost like 50 or 60% of your money when you could have just held the asset, held it through the volatility, and you would be in massive profit. So that's one of the things that I think a lot of people who are interested in crypto are very, very concerned about. But again, it is not for the weak. You must have very thick skin, and you must have a high risk tolerance to trade Bitcoin and especially altcoins. And like I said, we'll talk about altcoins a little bit later on in a different episode. So your second option is to not buy anything right now. Just leave crypto alone. Wait 12 to 24 months. At that time, it should have given crypto enough time to kind of deflate, and it'll go back to close to that $100,000, if not less. So go ahead and buy in at that time and hold it for 5 years. And then you'll have your 4.5 to 5x. It might even be more than that because we really don't know. There's so many institutions, so many banks that are adopting crypto and just with stable coins. There's just so much bullish news in the market. We really don't know how high Bitcoin is going to go, or if it's even going to retrace back down to close to $100,000. So I mean, the choice is yours. That's just, it's just my opinion. Please don't do anything that I tell you to do. But all I can do is I can tell you that I have made massive profits in crypto, and I'm currently in the market. And before the end of this cycle, I do see myself probably 10 to 20xing, if not more, my portfolio. So, like I was saying, crypto is very high risk, but you do have very massive rewards. So after that being said, let me know in the comments which option you would choose. The infamous Bitcoin explained in probably 5 minutes. There's a lot more to it. We have a lot more to talk about, but I just wanted to give you just like a very general recap. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to do so many more deep dives into stocks, into bonds, into other assets so that you can really diversify your portfolio so that you can become financially free in the next 5 to 10 years. Well, I'll see you next time, millionaire.